Test. Test. Hey, Juice, can you say something? Weird. Try now.
There we go. I just gave myself permissions.
Okay, cool. Say something one more time.
Something?
Okay, cool. I think the audio balance is alright. Or we should be about the same. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I just went ahead and give myself permission to speak, not the whole moderator things, which I think is weird, but I just did it for myself, just in case. I'm actually spectating a really high-level FIFA match right now.
Oh, was someone else already playing?
Yeah, it was just two random people. They're playing FIFA, though.
Fever's the best. I wish you had a better culture around like actually playing Fever MO, but I don't know. It's hard.
It is a little hard. Like, I do want to get into it like soonish, but I feel like I just need the time to actually like learn it my own way before I even try to play online.
I mean, it was better back in the Puyo Puyo Fever PC days when there was actually a lot of encouragement to like actually play Fever. But these days, the current games only really push you to play like 2, so there's less reason for people.
Yeah, I think in Champions they should have just had like a separate ladder for Fever, so that way people won't, you know, be
intimidated to try it out. Yeah.
Basically. Yeah, basically. I mean, it's not that I hate it, it's just like, you know, it's just not... I'm more focused on Sue, but like, I totally don't mind like watching Fever matches, because I always watch, you know, as long as it's Puyo, it's fine.
Well, maybe Sega will get it right in the next game. Maybe.
Yeah. Next game.
Next game. If ever. Who even knows?
I don't know. I got up later than I wanted to, so I had to like wake up and then cook breakfast. and then I just got breakfast done.
Ask the question. Wait, is there what question?
Oh, don't worry about it. It's really stupid.
What? Oh, okay.
It's really stupid. I think if they want me to ask a question, I think they should ask it themselves. And then it's up to you if you want to answer it. I answered it, and now they got me sucked into this weird project thingy.
Okay, I won't inquire further. On to other topics. I just had a quesadilla and it was so tasty. The more cheese, the better. I love it. That's all I have to say. I like cheese.
I feel like I'm not allowed to eat quesadillas, but well, for a while anyways.
Oh, is it just like tons of carbs? Lots of fat because of all the cheese or something? I don't know.
Basically, I mean, I think I'm allowed to eat like a small portion of it, but not like too much of it. I don't know. This diabetes diet is like weird as hell.
Yeah. I have to lose weight because of like fatty liver risk or whatever. So usually I just like eat once a day, which leaves me kind of like tired. Some of the most like, I don't know, quarter of the day, but I kind of just like deal with it. Usually if I'm like focusing on something, I kind of like just get over it, I guess. Probably unhealthy, but I don't know. Liver disease is also unhealthier, so I have to choose between the lesser of two sufferings.
After that week in the ER, I just don't want to go back anymore, so I'm just trying to make sure I do what I'm trying to do. Like, I didn't know blood sugar was that high, and every night I had to stay over. They had to like take my blood like 4 or 5 times a day, and
that's intense.
It is intense, and my arm was like damaged, like the inside of it anyways, because like when I had to go like a separate day to give some blood as well for like a test, they couldn't even take it from like my arm. They had to take it straight from my hand, and those needles are intense because like you can like when you try to ignore it, you know it's in there, and then you can feel it like taking your blood, and it's like the most uncomfortable thing ever.
Yeah, no, I understand. I've been in the hospital, like working in the hospital before, and like I think it was working with like cystic fibrosis patients, so like their immune systems are kind of bad and they don't really like, heal very quickly, but you know they need to get like blood draws all the time, so you look at their arms and it's just like messed up. I feel really bad. I have to get your blood drawn so many times, because also I guess it makes you lightheaded too if you get that much blood taken out on a regular basis.
I felt lightheaded too because when I was actually like able to like walk and move around, like I felt like the blood in me like was like ramping up like a soda can, if that makes sense. Like every time I walk and move my arms, like I feel like soda was like inside me. I was like, what is this weird feeling?
Okay, we should be getting started soon. I think Yoshi's handling starting it.
Okay, sounds good to me. I think I made the bracket fine. I think someone was upset that I didn't do something, but I was just like, yeah, I'm too tired for this.
Do what? I think it was okay, right?
Yeah, it was fine, and then someone's like, Juice, next time, can you use this? I'm like, can you not?
What?
I don't know, like, it was in like the general, it wasn't even by a moderator, it was like somebody who was like, somebody I never met. It was like, next time, Juice, you need to use this. I'm just like, how about you stay where you are, and I do my job.
I mean, we'll be okay.
Yeah, like, I made sure, like, I double checked and checked with someone before I posted the bracket anyway, so. I think I did okay.
You have to exercise. I mean, I try going for a run in the mornings like once a year. Okay, maybe that doesn't count. I don't know, I'm just like lazy. There's like so many other things to do, and then what? I gotta like sweat? Oh.
I'm supposed to be exercising more often as well, but I've been checking my levels, like my glucose levels, like they've been like pretty normal. So I think I'm doing the right thing by not doing the exercise. Oh yeah, also I've been drinking a lot of diet green tea from Lipton, and it's so good.
Oh, I've been thinking I don't know. I feel like I like the Asian stores. They always got like these like aloe vera drinks or something, which I never really paid much mind to, but maybe I should try it out because they're supposed to be refreshing or something and not like or really good for you. I have no idea. But yeah. I realize I need to stay more hydrated, but it's easier to do that when you've got some tasty stuff to drink. So
yeah, that's why I'm stocking up on like the diet green tea, the drink mixes that you put in water bottles. And my sister actually found like some kind of boost glucose control that helps you maintain blood sugar. It's basically just like, it's like, I guess it's like milkshakes. I don't know, but I'm stocked up on vanilla and chocolate flavors. So
I think what's been helping me is so my family, I was at a work event and they gave out a free like soda stream where you can like carbonate your drinks at home, and I don't know, my initial reaction to that was just like, what is this bougie thing, like who needs this? But now I use it every day because I don't know, it's just more fun to drink water when it's carbonated and you got like the drink mix in it too. It tastes so good.
Carbonated water.
Well, like carbonate it and then put in like the drink mix you were already going to put into it, but now it's like, no, it tastes like a soda without like all the like, you know, sugars.
I should give that a try sometime.
I think it's like, I don't know, like $50 or something, and then you gotta buy like the can of CO2 for like 30 or something, but then like you can refill it at like, I don't know, your local grocery store for like $15, something like that. But that's what my family does now.
Well, if it's working for them, then it's working for them. If it doesn't, then they can stop doing it.
Okay, who should we spectate first? Chewy, maybe?
Yeah. What's their password? Wait, I can look that up. Hang on. Ooh, a lot of feet for tax.
Okay. Where's Alexi?
Lexi?
Oh no, I'm just like covering up the room code.
Oh.
Wait.
Okay. I thought it was already oh.
You know, I don't want like random spectators in there.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second, couldn't you just like switch the scene?
Remember all the Sega streams where they were just having the hardest time keeping the root code private because they were unprepared for how like the game displays it? That was so funny.
Yeah, that was a bit, like, lately I've been doing like just ranking videos as well. Well, Puyo Champions and Tetris 2. Sometimes Tetris 1 if I get someone. But I've been doing ranked videos again. And,
yeah. It's good practice. I mean, as long as you don't just like get too invested in like losing a first to two or something. It's just like, I don't know, life will move on even though it kind of sucked for that one moment.
Honestly, I feel like that's the main problem with like people and rank is like they cares too much about the numbers going down, and like they don't get it's the first to 2. So if it's over,
I feel like people don't understand statistics. Like, it is okay to lose because your rating is supposed to represent like your average over time. Like, I don't know why to be so stuck up to want to like game the system. Like, the practice is supposed to be for you to improve, and like you should let the rating be accurate so you can improve. But whatever.
The reason why I don't play ranked on my main account is because it's on 24/24 and I don't want to change that. So I play it on a different account. And I think I did the right thing because I like the 24/24 number. It was hard to get.
Oh, people are in chat are saying S2 swore. Oh my gosh.
I said I said the H word, but that's about all I did.
What's the H word? Actually, don't say it.
Yeah, I'm not saying it.
Okay.
But it's where Satan resides.
Oh, you mean hell?
Yeah, I didn't know if that counted, but I said it. But it was like, I think people would barely know it, so I didn't say it, so it's whatever. Also, I forgot Void had a Switch now. I'm so used to seeing him on PC tournaments.
Actually, like, if I'm like offline or just talking to someone in like IRL, yo, I say so many bad words. But I think I just have a lot of experience with my streamer filter, so like I won't say it on here or anything.
I wish I had that. I wish I had that, but I'm like small enough to where I can.
Oh.
Where I can like swear, like, not as long as it's not like consistent, then it should be. Then it's okay. But YouTube there like literally just lets me get away with it. But I feel like if I'm getting bigger, then I have to actually monitor myself.
The lag was so bad. Oh my god.
I got DC'd.
Yeah, me too. I don't know if that just like kept going or if it's just us disconnecting.
If they're still playing, then I think it was just the spectators.
Wow.
Looks like it was. Looks like they did see too. Hang on, let me ask them. Okay, they both DC'd, so. And
oh, wrong password. I have a really bad habit from being a streamer. It's like my default expression is like always smiling, and I really like my coworkers like tell me like, "Oh, on the Zoom calls you're always smiling. You really make my day because of how happy you are." And like, I don't know, I just like explained that I'm only smiling to hide the sadness inside. I'm not really happy. It's just like, I don't know, like, I feel like that's being a streamer is like, you gotta smile all the time, so I did that without really thinking about it, but now my face is cursed. And like, people misunderstand me. I don't know what to do about it. Life is complicated. I don't really think you can figure this off. Oh wait, oh, all clear. That was pretty nice. And player 2 kind of messing that one up. Sort of puts him behind. We could have had more pressure layered on to player 1's fever, but this is okay too.
I think they were trying to time it, but they just messed it up. So now we have to clear the fence.
You're sounding kind of far away from your mic.
Sorry, my mic was away from my mouth because I was eating.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to like not sound disgusting on stream, so like usually move the mic away if I'm like taking a bite.
Maybe you should try out that like NVIDIA like broadcast like like machine learning noise removal or something. I'm pretty sure it'll just like remove chewing noises. That's what I use.
Oh.
I don't really know if it like. Well, I haven't really tried eating on stream lately.
I tried not to eat on stream, but like I woke up early and I'm like required to eat eat breakfast before I like suffocate or something. I don't know.
Ooh, this could have been an all clear. Missed opportunity. So the thing is interesting that they're all fighting with like 6-7s, which isn't fatal in fever mode really. So then it always requires like, oh, that landed. Oh, that was really unfortunate. And this is another all clear? Nice!
Yep. It's all the ones like the other background too though. If you went to that forward cube, then I think it would have actually did some damage. You never understand the thumbnail? It's Lunchables. Go! Have you never had Lunchables before? It's okay, Lunchables are nasty.
Even if you don't understand it, I feel like you should just embrace chaos, you know? That's the Puyo player way. Embrace chaos of Sega never listening to you. Embrace chaos of the Twitter algorithm just being an asshole. Embrace chaos of... Okay, I'll stop. I think I'm just a sad person.
Okay, I'm into it. Besides, I had my share of dealing with sadder people, so...
Wow, more all clears. Void is so good at this.
This is my first time actually seeing him play Fever, so...
Now that I think about it, me too.
Like, I don't think he had like a written history of him playing Fever, so... Maybe he did, and he just didn't, you know, make it clear or anything, but, you know, not his job to do so.
Well, either way, this strategy of rushing is still pretty strong because, like, I mean, making a clean chain with drop sets is still pretty hard too.
Yeah, drop sets are the hardest. Yeah, drop sets were the hardest because, like, when I was first discovering Puyo, my brother had like Puyo Pop Fever, and you know, I was younger and wasn't as patient with my colorblindness, so I wasn't very patient. I was like very like unlike with like how the job was working, and then I stopped.
I feel like a challenge with people. Oh, sorry, what were you gonna say?
And then I was gonna say that, you know, the calamity began with Puyo Puyo Tetris 1.
I feel like for fever mode, like something people don't really think about is just like the damage reduction compared to 2 does play a really big purpose because like you have to commit more for your harassment to do like actual like real damage to either play your opponent's placements. You do have to take on more risk, and then you also have to extend for bigger chains in order for you to actually do like really fatal damage too. So in high level matches it's not really useful to like trade really small chains unless you really know what you're doing. Like I would say like this match in particular went really far along with like a bunch of like I don't know 4s or something, but I don't know, to me that doesn't really feel like the safest approach unless you're aware that your opponent doesn't deal with that very well, which might be the case a little bit for Chewy since oh here goes another rush and there's not really much of a response here for it right now.
Can you count how many times would have been all clear in the set? Because I sure you lost track.
Wait, what did you say?
Oh, I was asking if they can count how many times Void did it all clear in the set, because I lost count.
Oh, yeah.
Honey would love that. I know he likes all clues a lot.
Oh god. That sucked.
He wouldn't believe, like, the first time I played Puyo Tetris, I was like, wait, where's the second X? Because, like, I thought Puyo always had 2 X's. And then that was when I was like, wait a second. Different rule sets? What is this madness? Coming back a little bit from behind. But they're both in fever now. With Chewy about Chewy.
I feel like Void has a pretty big advantage with this strategy, mainly because like being able to fend off like these rushes requires you to have like pretty good chaining efficiency of your own to deal with it. Because like if your chains are efficient, then that increases the risk that they have to take on to try and attack you. But if not, then just like rushing you is pretty free.
Yeah, don't like the characters have like different like powers or something like that.
Oh, that too. I'm not sure where EPPC ranks though.
I think I remember like seeing some sort of tier list, but I think that was before or without Iso and Rafiso. I'm not entirely sure. Let me see where. Oh wait, it was in the server that I don't take care of anymore. Oops. Oh well, I'm sure it's somewhere.
Alright, well 5-0, that's a little scary. I think there are... Oh, everyone else is still fighting. So yeah, we're just waiting around for a bit then.
Who's... Iwashi with the weird font? Is that one of ours? Mm-hmm. And no. I see a room... Okay. Had to check. So I think we're just waiting on our matches to finish. I know Frozen Apple Juice and Girly C has finished too, but I don't know their score, so I can't input it.
Oh, you want to ask them in chat real quick?
Yeah, I'll ask them. Okay, that's 5-0 for them. Looks like Missing No and Thumbia finished. Oh wait, I forgot Yoshi's also spectating too. Gore? Okay, tell me who won. So I can... Okay, there we go. Okay, so just one more match. A Red Eagle and Zarfable. I think you should start doing these monthlies as well, SD.
I mean, these are low pressure tournaments, so do it if you want to, or don't do it if you don't. It's cool either way. But I have decent money now to like just give out for funds. So if you want to try and win one of the gift cards, I mean, it doesn't really cost you anything except a couple hours of your time. So just if you want to, for fun and for practice.
Yeah, I actually played them the other night, and they were actually responding to like my harassments and stuff really well, so I think they do really cool. It'll be cool to see them compete in one of these. Because lately I just come to terms to like not always do like versus the 15s or 20s. So like I do these rooms where like I have the set counter to like 99, and then the first to two, and then the first and like the set counter to like not the set counter, but like the first two to like 7, so that way people can like leave whenever they want to. But it will be like Puyo Tetris one where they actually kept track of like how many sets you won. So that way we don't have to do all 99 sets, because we can just play for as long as we want, and then if they want to leave, then they can just go.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I've really been like asking for like first to 10s or something lately. It just feels like, I don't know, that kind of like community dropped off a little, so I just play ranked now, and then I don't know, committing like 15 plus minutes to like fighting, I don't really always have time for that. So
I feel like the community's still there. I think it's just like out in like several groups, because I know there's a Japanese matchmaking Discord server that I'm in.
Oh.
And there's always people that's asking for like sets there.
I'm not sure if I'm in there or not. I need to like network. I need to network more, basically.
I can check if you're in there. Just so I would see it. No, you're not in there.
Oh. Oh, well, DM me an invite, I guess. That'll be cool.
Yeah, like Kane's in there too. Yeah, I can send you an invite. Give me a second. The whole entire server's in like Japanese, so if you can read that, then do like this. Where's the? So I can find the invite real quick. Oh, I think I found it. But yeah, really strong players in here. Because I remember when I was, and they all play Puyo Champions, so no need for worrying about Tetris 2. So we're fighting like two of these same people, two people that are like really like, I remember doing a first to 20 with them, but like the score was like 20 to 19 like each time I played them. I was like, wow.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, like I always like won against him. Was like, wow, you were really good.
Fighting someone your level that you could like practice consistently with is really hard sometimes. So I'm glad that you found someone.
Yeah, plus it's like I don't know, it's like really cool like when it's like no pressure at all, because like I think the thing that I hated most, like when I was, super into like competitive Puyo, was like, I don't know, I always had this feeling like if I lost, then someone would make fun of me. So I'm just like, okay, let's just calm down for a bit. But now I just play sets for fun. I play like those casual sets, and then I occasionally do like the first to 15. Like, I don't really go on my way to acts. Like, I just open like a room publicly, and then whoever joins, that's who I play. Because I never really liked the idea of like, well, myself of like actually like looking for first like matches. I would rather like be found. More secret that way. More secret and mysterious that way.
Oh, okay, time for round 2.
Oops, that is not the button I've had to press. Take your pick.
Oh, one was the banded. 11111. Okay, I think I just got it just in time. Oh, I don't know if you got in though.
I'm in.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Hmm. いいだろう。
Did you have any other fun plans for the weekend besides, I don't know, I mean, we talked about surviving earlier, but like, other than, hierarchy of needs.
Honestly, I was gonna do what I did like last Saturday and like hop into one of the BCs in the server.
Okay.
Just like screen share like me playing ranked or something.
Cool. I think for me, I'm watching The Witcher with my family. We're just marathoning it. That's about it. But while we're watching it, we got some good Mexican food earlier, so that was great.
Sounds delightful.
Yeah, so like, that's like part of the quesadilla I ate earlier, and then we just kind of bought extra to eat later too. Might as well just do one delivery of like a lot of stuff. I feel like one thing that gives me problems is just like, I've lived in a big family for a long time, so it's just like, whenever you think of like ordering food, you always order for like 5 people, even if it's just you. I always like make that mistake.
Yeah, I hate that. But I live alone, so I don't really have to deal with that as much.
I mean, for me, like, it's just like, I'll order something, but then I'm like, oh, but my brother probably wants this later, too, and then I just, like, buy it as well. But then maybe sometimes I just, like, accidentally eat it anyways, that it's just like, well, that was too many calories.
It's the thought that counts. Probably not working for food, but you did think of them.
When I went to yesterday I went to the office for work, and like, it's so bad. They have like so much candy lying around. Let's just say I ate a lot. I ate chocolate, like, a lot. I brought home like this chocolate like Christmas tree thing. It's like kind of big, but I'm just like, oh, I mean, most of the people in this company are kind of like health freaks, so like, who's gonna eat it besides me, right? I'll do them a favor. That's how I lie to myself.
I can't wait till I can eat candy again. I mean, well, technically I can, I just don't wanna.
You'll just have a bad time, I guess.
I have to like take extra insulin if I want to, but yeah, after giving blood tests like multiple times for that week, I kind of don't want any needed in me anymore. Unless it's like the vaccine. But yeah, self-injections are I can't do it. Like, I can see myself physically shaking at myself, trying to give myself like the injection is like so bad that I can't even do it. But luckily, there's like, if my blood sugars are like good enough, then I don't have to. So
That was rough. I felt like player 1 is like they were a little bit faster. They could like sort of kept digging their way back to fever eventually, but then that one chain came in, or 2 chain came in at just the right time.
just the right time indeed.
Oh, so one thing to know about fever mode is that the garbage actually falls in a predictable pattern. It's not totally random like 2.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I think I remember you saying it.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not
one
really
stream,
sure
like,
why Sega didn't carry that over to like official 2 rules, because to me that just sounds like an improvement. I don't know. Maybe there's like some purity thing that these arcade players really like. Who knows?
Not sure.
Good 8. Even if you fever, I feel like it's a little hard time. Oh, well, no more moves left. That's it. I feel like if you're gonna harass, you have to be sure that you'll stop your opponent from making like an 8+. Because once you get to that point, it's not beatable. Like, you can't clear that much in like a single fever, unless you're crazy good at extending.
Like Shiba cards?
Like, so definitely you should aim to like outchain the person. That's like your guarantee at winning.
I like that we have mostly Puyos, like garbage Puyos on grouped up. It makes like a big garbage Puyo. That's my favorite.
I guess people don't really feel like they can take the risk to do like turnaround fever mode, just because it drop sets are harder to deal with. But I feel like once you figure that out, like being able to hit 8+ consistently is a very big advantage to have. Since like I don't know, to me that's like the threshold where not stopping you becomes like a threat, rather than like just dragging it out for fevers and just hoping for the best.
Yes. Yeah, I see it.
Pick this emoji if you think SC is a Puyo god. I'm just a normal person, honestly. I'm not even that great at Puyo either, if you want to think about it, like the wider world. I just talk about it the most for the past, like, I don't know, 5 years or something.
Or pick this one, I Shiro Brawl is God. What?
They're both the same emojis. So I guess you're just trying to give us both compliments? I mean, thank you, I guess.
I think one of them has like shorter eyes. Like dots for eyes.
Player 1 needs to get a 4th chain so they get fever. I don't think they really wanted to take 2 rows like that. Like, going into fever mode at this moment would have been advantageous because player 2 has a lot to do. Well, now they've like freed up space. It would have been better to hit them earlier rather than like now.
Oh yes, I've been making a point to like play Chronicles like during my breaks every weekday morning I can. And I make sure I use that translation patch. I don't think the Winter Break there if you like that.
That was a bad break. Although, I feel like player 2's already out of moves, so they can't get like 3 more pops at this point. So it works. Oh, but I don't know. You need a real finisher there. At this point, you have to just expect player 2 to be able to fever again, no matter what you do. I think being careful about when you push your opponent to fever This is something that people like consider a lot. Like Fever really has a lot of strategy to it with timing. You gotta be really careful.
Yeah, I think I'm getting that the more I'm looking at these battles. Or looking at the battles in general.
It's just like, okay, it's like that situation where both players were at neutral, but like, you know, player 2 just needed one more like counter against Fever. If you push them into Fever and they're at 30 seconds, they just have a lot of free space to just like attack you immediately when you're not ready. So really, you should like do everything you can not to accidentally send them garbage they can counter with. But yeah, basically, pay attention to when they're able to Fever or not. And just because you can attack them doesn't mean you should. Like, I know in C rules, like usually you get pretty far just throwing things out sometimes, but definitely in Fever, that could get you just killed instead. Basically. That really didn't work. And now they have to try to fight off like a 9, right? But that's at the point where it takes multiple Fever rounds to do it. It's gonna be really hard. Not to mention that player 2 can just like keep harassing once player 1 goes into Fever. If that had happened.
I think they just like ran out of moves again.
Yeah. Oh, so how did I deal with a problem before I started my stream? I like had another Windows update, and okay, last week Windows update happened, and then like it kind of like destroyed my volume mixer. Like every time I tried to open it up, it crashed. So that made it like a real pain to like try and record videos. So today there was like another update which fixed the volume mixer, but then now my like capture card doesn't appear in the volume mixer anymore, so I can't like adjust the levels very easily.
That's so annoying.
I don't know why Windows keeps doing this to me. Like, I feel like I should just do this the professional way and like use voice meter or something, but it's just like, to me, the less different stuff I have to set up, the better, or just like try to use everything natively. I don't know, I'm kind of reconsidering that now if Windows is going to keep having breaking changes with every update.
I think that's just the problem with Windows in general, because I remember there was a time when Windows 10 was not good when it was first starting out, and then I think it was just socially acceptable. And then Windows 11 came out, and then everyone's like, the heck is this?
I think it was a bad design change to like center all like the taskbar icons into the center. Like there's a reason why it was in the corner. There's like some user UX design philosophy where like I don't know, like rails basically. So like the reason why it's like anchored to the bottom of the screen is because like if you want to get to it quickly, you can just like wave your mouse towards that direction, and like no matter how fast or slow you go, like since it's at the edge, your cursor will stop there. So like having the start button like in the corner means it'll be like you don't need to be really coordinated to like click it. Does that make sense? So like that's why a lot of things are designed that way, or like how Macs have their like settings bar always anchored to the top, so you don't have to be coordinated in order to click things easily. But then yeah, Windows 11 put it in the middle, which is like really awkward. Like why? Who asked for this? I don't understand. Sorry, I kind of just like went off. I do a lot of reading on like design stuff for apps since I'm a software engineer.
Hey, you're not boring me, so it's alright. You're not doing any harm whatsoever.
It's just like, I guess for a lot of apps, people don't really consider like if like you're, I don't know, like disabled or just like poor vision or not steady hands, it could be really hard to just like click on things if they're too small or in like really inconvenient positions. That's just something to think about more. Yeah, something I guess Microsoft didn't really do.
Yeah,
Or maybe they
Microsoft-
did and there's like some reason I don't know. I'm sure they have like $1 million more of brains to use than me.
Maybe. Then again, there is always that case of where one person can do it right, but a whole company can still screw it up.
That's true too. I always like when I read like career like forums for like software engineering, it's just like people often complain about like software architects who like lead the team in a really terrible direction. Everyone says this is a bad idea, but then you know corporate hierarchy and it's gonna do whatever they want. So then you're forced to implement their bad idea, and then lo and behold, it was a bad idea. It sucks for everyone.
I want to say that I feel like Nintendo is a prime example of that, but I'm not sure what.
No, I totally get that. There's like so many convenience features they could have added to their games, like Animal Crossing. Like I've seen those videos where people are like, "Oh my gosh, it would be so cool if you could do this in bulk." But then like,
Right.
I feel like Nintendo's design philosophy is just like the tedium is supposed to be the fun, so then we're not going to let you do anything in bulk. So
It's really lame. I think they should just. I wish they just designed the Nintendo Switch a little bit more, you know, likable. Well, I'm not saying that I hate Nintendo Switch. I like it, obviously, but I feel like they just want to like. Because honestly, I want to like make friends with like all the people that actually play Puyo, and then if I have a remote, I can just invite them that way, like I can with Steam or PlayStation.
oh my god,
They-
wait, let me
did-
tell you something. Like I tried to, okay, so my coworkers are playing Pokemon, right? And they're like, oh, we should be friends on Twitch. So they sent me their friend code, and like I tried adding them, and it was the worst. Like for some reason, I got stuck on like the spinning screen where it says like adding friend for like 5 minutes straight. Wait, no, I got it the other way around. I sent my friend code, or I sent my code to them, and then they sent me a friend request that I tried to accept. So yeah, it got stuck on that screen for like 5 minutes, and then it like stopped, and then I deleted their friend requests, and so basically nothing happened, and I just like wasted my time waiting. Like I don't know why is friend code BS is like so hard and like doesn't really work half the time. It makes me so frustrated that
If it's
Nintendo did this.
If y'all were local, I think I would just add them via local.
Oh,
local
well, my
app.
company's remote, so I wasn't going to really see them until like a while.
Okay, but yeah, their design flaws are so weird. That's why I kind of want to get a PlayStation 4 or 5, but then I'm like, I don't think that's a really good idea
Well,
because
but you know what the problem is becoming though? Like, I don't know. I really like JRPGs, I guess, but I think I'm hearing that like the industry, like for PlayStation, it's kind of like dying in Japan. Like it's just because like Nintendo Switch is taking over the whole market basically. So then like you could do like a AAA really nice JRPG for a PlayStation, but then it's like no one will buy it because not that many people have PlayStation 5s. And that's also because I think there's something high up in like their chain happened where like their company focuses more on the Western market instead. So increasingly developers are all just like developing for Nintendo instead, which I have feelings about that, I guess. There's just like, okay, I bought like Shin Megami Tensei 5 and like I went into it thinking like, okay, I guess this game is a Switch exclusive, so I really have no choice but to buy it for Switch and play through it. And like it was terrible because like the game played at like 10 or 15 frames per second in like a lot of the areas. It sucked.
Okay.
And then there was a data mine and people found out that there was going to be a PC and PS4 version anyways, and I'm just like, damn it, Like, I wouldn't have bought it for the Switch if I knew it was going to come out for those platforms that could actually run this game correctly. Like, I don't know.
I would have done the
Feel
same
like
thing, but I haven't bought the game yet.
It's like, okay, you know how a lot of people complained about like Sonic Colors on Switch being like buggy? Like, okay, like, yeah, I get that, I agree. But I'm just like, also, why would you willingly buy a cross-platform game on Switch if you have access to like a PlayStation 4 or something? Because like, I just like expect that like all Switch games will just run a like terrible performance. So unless it's something very simple like Puyo or some game like I don't really care about, then yeah, I'll just buy on Switch. But if it's like something that does seem like it'll be performance heavy or something, then like I will definitely buy the PC or PlayStation version instead, just so I won't be like miserable.
Round 3 starting, by the way.
I think we already watched Chewy and some Bandits. I think we need someone else, right?
We can watch Zarf.
Okay, can you just text somebody in a second till like I join too?
I'm just waiting for them to give me the password.
Okay, I see the room now.
Oh, looks like they both made a room.
Oh. Was it Void? Oh. Wait, what was
Okay.
Void's password?
All zeros.
Okay. So yeah, I think there was like Neo, The World Ends With You. That was also a cross-platform game. And so like my immediate reaction to that was just like, okay, it'll just be a waste of money to buy on Switch, knowing that I could buy it on a platform that actually runs at 60 frames per second. So, I don't know.
We have a third spectator. Oh, looks like
weird.
Yoshi's. Oh, I think Yoshi joined us too.
Oh, well, that's whatever.
Okay.
It's not really that big of a deal.
I wasn't saying it was a big. I was like, oh, I thought it was like someone like in the
we're
chat.
supposed to be watching like a bigger spread, but you know, low pressure. It's all good.
It's not official. We're not ranking these people. So I think there is like a development for a bot that actually allows or has like a ranked Puyo thing.
Oh?
Yeah, I had it when I was, running PTG, but I deleted that server for personal reasons. But yeah, there was like a bot that we had where like people can like queue up for like a match, and then the bot would tell you who your opponent is, what the first two was. And people would like input their scores, and then they get like a ranking.
Oh.
But
I always think about like trying to implement that, but it's just like, I don't know. I feel like we don't have enough like it will be hard to get momentum enough to keep it alive. Like,
yeah, I think it was hard for us in like PTG because like the ranking system was like kind of harsh, and then like it was like really, and like since we didn't get a lot of people like queuing in, like it was like really easy to tell like who you're gonna get. So, but I think there's like a better like development for another one, but again, that's for like another.
yeah. To me, it just feels like ranking systems were hard to pull off because like you need a big enough player base for like there not to be like statistical variation for like people to not be annoyed, and then like you need enough players and like dedicated people for enough momentum throughout the day for people to like actually want to like queue up. There's a lot that has to go right. So like even if you put in the effort to design everything, there's no guarantees that it'll like be successful, and like that's what stops me a lot of the times. And I like to feel like I'm making the right call there, but it still feels a little bad that I'm like not doing something, if that makes sense.
No, I totally get it. Like, honestly, I would have tried, but like, you know, I don't really know like bots all that well, so.
I just feel like the only real scalable solution here is for like Sega to do something, but like expecting Sega to do something, right?
That's the funniest joke I've ever heard. But yes, I don't know. Like, I would love like if there was like arrangement like that and put it in like a Discord server, I'd love to join it, but it depends on which Discord server it is, because I'm having some personal beef with someone that I used to run PGG with.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't need to know the details, but
you don't.
Being a
it was really stupid because like they did something like that was like really like out of call. Like they tend to do it for like the right reason. It's like there was no reason for you to be leaking direct messages without my consent. So
oh, okay. I mean, I don't need to hear more details to know that that's kind of like rude as F. Like, wow.
It is rude. And everyone defended them, believe it or not. And I'm just like, so you care about the game server more than the person's actual life, okay? So, yeah, that person's dead and buried to me.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it's a sad thing, but I've just come to terms that people are kind of rude, or they have unrealistic expectations of how you're supposed to treat people on the internet or something. Like, I don't know. I mean, I used to get like a lot of like very like rude messages criticizing me for like not telling Sega to fix things. I'm just like, do I work for Sega? Just like, I don't know what people want me to say. But it's like many of these demands are just completely unrealistic, and you can't like stop people from feeling that way, I guess. All you can really do is just like speak up about it if you have to, but then otherwise just like deal with it.
Yeah, like, I'm not obligated to like do what you ask me to do what people are asking me to do. That is like unrealistic. I just can't. The only thing I've done that was like Sega related was like get a copy of Puyo Tetris 2 early. Thanks to you, by the way.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Like, I didn't even think I was going to get it. I like asked for it, and he's like, "Hey, so S2 directed us to you." I'm like, "Holy crap, that's great!" And then I took a day off work just to actually play the story modes. I did not want to be spoiled anymore.
I'm really glad that you got it. Honestly, if it were up to me, every Puyo fan could get Puyo for free. If I could afford that, I would do it. But
man, I used to be in the track record for that, but I'm trying to do less giveaways. Not because I dislike the community, but you know, I feel like
you gotta watch out for yourself first. That's the main thing. Like, that's totally understandable. Like,
yeah,
no judgment. It's all good.
I think just the thing that happened, I just don't really trust people as much anymore. So I'm kind of like have like that mental trauma of like, if I trust this person, they're probably gonna, you know, shank me in the end. So I probably shouldn't just do it.
Okay.
But I still like Puyo all the same. Just some people need to stop doing what they're doing.
Still need a copy of Champions. These are buy it. It's only like $10 or something, right? And it often goes on sale for like $5. So
Sometimes $3.
Oh yeah. And if you're gonna get on a certain platform, definitely on like Switch, I guess. That's where the most people are most of the time.
I feel like PlayStation has like strong players, but like you have to like be on when they're on. Otherwise
Yeah.
you're not gonna get anyone else.
They're like the tournament players and like the East. So yeah, you have to be on in the mornings, which I try to do sometimes, but I don't know. Okay, lately it's kind of just hard to turn on my PS4. Just because the Switch is so much more convenient for me, and also, I mean, like, PS4 takes a long time to load, I guess. Oh, well, also because like, I don't know. Sometimes like my power here it'll like flicker a tiny bit, but the PS4 hates that. And then like whenever I turn it on, it'll be like, oh, you turned off your PS4 incorrectly. Now it's like rebuild the whole cache. So like when I play Puyo, I have to wait like an extra 5 minutes or something, and that's just like annoying. So then I end up playing on Switch instead.
Yeah, the good thing that matchmaking Discord server, they have like decent people. They have like good people on Switch that you can play with. Right, so I'm not in like the higher chats. I don't know what goes on up there, but I know like in the moderate like average like chat, because like you can sort of like set like your skill level as like a role.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
So
that's
how many people are on this server? I feel like I should like be playing more on there. I don't know. I need to like, I need to organize my training plan for Puyo. Honestly, like I kind of just been going at it like a little aimlessly because like I just don't really have time to focus on like what my like future plans are. But I know, I don't know. I should be putting in a better effort.
So right now there's 565 people in there.
Oh, okay.
So there's a lot of players. So there's like a lot of players, and all the roles are like color coded to like you have their skill level. So like there's like up to S plus, I'm pretty sure, which is like I'm pretty sure it's the best, and this like goes down to like E. But it's all color coded, and people can like set their skill levels there. Like I wanted to try to see if I can input it here, but it would be. I think people kind of underestimate themselves and like pick like the average one, and then they're like, "Holy crap, I'm winning a lot. I should probably stay here because yeah, I like winning." And just like, no. But that's just a silly idea I had. Not gonna try to do it right now, but that's what that server does. And then you can like ping the platform that you want to play on. So if it's Switch, then the people with your skill level on Switch will usually reply to it. They have like different like channels too, where like different groups of people with ranks can play. So you can fight someone that's slightly higher, or you can fight someone that's slightly lower. It's a really good system that I want to use more often.
So for the holidays this year, I have to go home to my parents, like again, but this time they finally got like a fiber internet installed at their house. So like it used to be like, I don't know, like 10 megabits per second upload, which is like trash when I wanted to like just like stream on the side. But now it's like 300 up and 300 down, which is fantastic, and no data limits either. Like,
oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so I can actually like live a normal life while the whole family's there, because okay, it's like my parents and like 6 kids, including me, plus like our cousins. So like I don't know, when you got like 10 people on like Netflix or something, you just hit your data limit right away. So it used to be like the past couple Christmases, like we had to pay like Comcast like extra stupid like 50 extra bucks a month or whatever, because like everyone would just go over. But yeah, now it's like cheaper, like maybe like $70 a month, and then you get as much data as you want. So finally living like less crappy, I guess, at my parents. It's just like they always want to invite me, like I can work from home like at my parents' place, but it's just like I could, but then like your internet's crap and like my whole life is online. So what do I do? Like including my job, my actual job. So there's like a lot of choice there. But I don't know. Maybe I'll visit more.
Yeah, I mean, my mom moved to Alabama, so I can't believe this.
How is the internet in Alabama? I want to hear how much of a hellscape it is.
Oh, I haven't been there yet. I have to go over there. I think she invited me, but I'm like, girl, I ain't doing that. I'm not going over there right now.
This seems pretty far.
Yeah, like my dad lives nearby, but I'm not the biggest fan of my dad, so I kind of try to avoid him if I can. Let you know, if he's cooking dinner, I'll just go there, get my food, and leave. He's totally fine with that.
I'm just trying to like mentally prepare myself for like, I don't know, if we have to invite like other cousins over, Well, it's gonna be the same thing where got those other aunts and uncles trying to ask, like, do that measuring contest to, like, okay, whose kids are more successful.
Oh my god, I hate that so much because like my mom was like, well, Juice does this, and then they were like, and then they'd be like, well, my son does this. I'm like, what? You should be doing that. I'm just like, Mom, I am not gonna. I'm sorry, I'm not the son you want me to be, but I ain't doing that. You're free to disown me if you'd like to, but
I mean, I think my parents are eternally disappointed that I never became a doctor because I was like their last hope. But I was just like, being a doctor sucks. And did you see how they were treated like this past like I don't know, 2 years or something? Like
the doctor in my hospital when I was in for there, like he was so apologetic. I was like, it's fine. He's like, I'm so sorry, we can't get you home yet. Your potassium keeps dropping up and down. I'm like, I get it. You gotta get me healthy, and that's totally fine. And it's totally fine. You do what you gotta do to get me safely home. Oh, by the way, potassium going inside your body, it burns like heck.
Oh god.
Like I had to deal with that for like 2 hours straight.
You needed like potassium injections? That's
yes.
News to me. Like I've heard like iron injections and stuff, but like potassium too. Okay.
Yeah, like he had to like they put it in the machine, like they put it in you, and like it burns so much, especially if they do it like really fast.
Oh god.
So they have to like slow it down, and it's like 2 hours. Like you can still feel like the potassium going into you, but like it's like a small burning, but like you know you can still feel it, and it's like so uncomfortable. Like if they like try to do it like really fast, like it feels like your whole building is on, like a whole building just like caught on fire in your arm, and it's like so uncomfortable. Like I had to like hold my arm as it does because like it was so bad. But then once I was like really like adamant about the potassium burning, they just switched me to pills, and they just gave me pills like 4 to 5 times a day to make sure it went up.
That seems simpler.
It was simpler. Like the pills were like really grainy, so like I made sure I took water like when I drank them or when I had them. So yeah, potassium hurts and I hate it. So that's why I'm trying to make sure my potassium are fine, so that way I don't have to do that crap ever again.
Okay, so to me, like, just because I used to be studying for like my school, like I do have a passing interest in like the medical aspect here. So like, was that also part of like your diabetes stuff, or do you just have like a potassium deficiency, or what?
So I was diagnosed with diabetes, but like, and I had like metformin to take, but the pharmacies that I went to,
metformin is like some hard stuff, right?
Yeah, I had to take 2 with each. I had like 2 with on each meal twice a day. But I tried, but I was out of it, so I went to go to my usual pharmacy, but they were closed for that week, so I went to Walmart to get them. But Walmart couldn't give it to me without charging me like $150.
God.
I'm like, girl. So like they called my doctor. To try to get them, for free, so I don't have to pay that. And then the doctor's like, okay, you should be able to go get your pills from Walmart. I'm like, okay, cool. So I went to Walmart to get them. Like, we don't have them yet. You have to wait for a text. And like, can y'all tell me this stuff earlier? And so I never did it. So I never got it because they never had it. And in those 2 weeks, I was like really sick. Like I was like throwing up every day, and every time I tried to eat, I would always like throw it back up. So it was just like really bad. So like I finally called. So I finally like called my doctor, and he's like, "You need to go to the ER."
So then that's why you had to get potassium, right? So you're just kind of like malnourished, I guess.
Well, I had to get. Well, first of all, my blood sugar was like at 700. So that was like the main problem. And since I was sick for like so long, like my potassium it was fine at one point, and then it would go down like the next minute. And they were trying to figure out why. And then I was like, well, I was sick for like 2 weeks. Like my body was not working with me, so I had to stay there for the week and get the potassium in like to its levels before I could go home. They got the sugars like fixed pretty fast. It was just a lot of like IV bags they had to like go through, but it was there. And they actually had like this weird orange drink mix. it looks like soda, but trust me, it's not. It tasted disgusting.
I think I might have seen what you're talking about. I did used to work on a research study where like I mean you had to like feed the patients like a drink or something, and then like their glucose would spike, and then you have to watch it go back down. And I think that takes around like, I mean the spike and then going back down like after like an insulin shot, it takes like I don't know, like 2 hours or 3 hours or something. So yeah, I can see that like correcting your sugars probably doesn't take that long, but then I didn't know about like potassium too.
Potassium took a while for it. Like it was so bad.
Okay, who are we watching?
Let's see who is available.
I haven't watched Thummy yet.
Yeah, we can watch Thumby. My sister like went to like she like stood with me for like the second day I was there, and then my dad came in later, but he was like really pissed with me because I didn't tell him that I was sick. He was like so visibly upset. I'm just like, you need to calm down, because yelling at me is not gonna hurt when I'm in this hospital bed.
Right? I don't know. I feel like my dad also only worries about when like something drastic happens. I'm just like, it'll be more. This would be a lot easier if you cared about me more like every single other day of my life. But
yeah, well, my dad's well, he's not. I don't think he's homophobic anymore, but he's really transphobic, so I don't want to be with him. At all.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It is a problem, so I'm trying to like make it clear to him that I don't want to be with him. But if you like, want to send me some stuff, then that's cool. But you need to get away from me. Like, he used to be really upset that he found out that I wasn't straight. But then he's like, I forgive you for not being straight. I'm like, I don't need your forgiveness.
You don't. That's not something to forgive. It's just like you accept it. Damn. Okay.
I'm just like, you need to get out of my face. Get away from me. Don't talk to me ever again. And he's like, I'm sorry. I want to change for you. I'm just like, like he was trying so hard for me to like get him to like understand like why, like what did I do that was so wrong? I'm just like, you still don't know. Like I made it very clear that I don't want to be with you, and you're still trying to sandwich your way into my life. Like, I get it, you're my dad, but I don't have to accept the things you say to me, so no. Like, that's why every time he comes over, I just go into total like yes or no mode. Like, I don't even try to attempt to conversate with him so that we can just get the fuck out of sorry, get the heck out of my space.
But like for me, I don't really talk to my dad much in the first place because like I don't speak Vietnamese very well. So like we never really even communicate like for like the longest time anyways. But then I don't know, it's just like I guess he's going through like his retirement crisis right now, where he wonders like, why did my kids talk to me? And I'm just like, I mean, I don't know. You're kind of an asshole then, like no one wants to talk to you. Like that's for you to figure out. So like I don't really think about it that much. Yeah, but like I mean like I go home for like the nice food and stuff. But like if you don't have a heart to heart, it's like I don't got time for that. Since you got no heart.
It's like he's over like, what is he like? Why don't you? What did I do to you? I'm just like, just stop asking, and maybe you can figure out the answer yourself. Like, he has to realize like I don't have to forgive him, and he doesn't need to know why. Like, I can just stop talking to you if I want to.
Yeah, one thing to learn is that you don't really owe people anything, really. You can go live your life.
Trust me, I've learned that lesson a long time ago.
Yeah.
It goes everywhere. Family, friends, you don't owe anyone anything. And if people think I owe them something, I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna look them straight in the dead in the face and say, no. You do it your own attachment issues.
That extension was almost there. I'm a little sad. Cyberjohn says, oh my god, the thumbnail is cursed.
Someone wanted. Oh, looks like someone asked if Shozo can beat Sephiroth in a fight. Well, no. Personally, I don't like Shozo, so I don't care for this question.
I just want to see Shozo's characterization more in like the next game, where like saying the creepy stuff as a joke. I hope they shift away from that. I mean, I guess in Puyo Tetris 2, where like he makes references that he's actually trying to improve and not say the creepy stuff, like I guess that's character development. But I mean, I will not complain if he just like stopped doing that and like no one referenced it. That would be cool too.
Yeah, I mean, if Shozo wasn't the way he was, then maybe I'd like him more. I don't know.
Sega has many avenues to like just rank him better, but then they don't, cause Sega's afraid of taking risks, basically. But I don't know. Have you read the history of like why Shozo says the gross things? It's because like it's based like some in joke and compiled where I think one of like the male employees said something that was really creepy to one of their female workers, and like they all played it off as like some joke, and they're like, okay, let's immortalize this in the games. So like it was like a real case of sexual harassment, but then like they kept going with this. Like that's like so 90s.
Huh? That
So
is.
it's so bad.
I don't think I will ever like Shozo anymore. Thank you, Sega. Very cool. That's really. That's. I don't know how to feel about that. Yeah, I really don't know how to feel about that. Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
It's okay. I don't think you have to.
Living in our world today, you have to accept that there's very small things you just have to turn your feelings off about. But I don't know. You can't lose yourself where you don't like become an asshole.
I'm not. Oh, that wasn't the route I was taking. I was just like,
I mean, I feel like to me at least, like I'm not beholden to Sega about anything, cause they don't pay me anyways. So like, I'm not afraid to like say that they see to do some really dumb stuff in the Puyo games, cause it's the truth, and I don't really care that much. Like, what are they gonna do to stop me, right?
they can't do anything. Buy my silence with more Puyo games, and not a Puyo Tetris game. I mean, I think they should stop appealing to people that don't want them anymore. But you know,
I mean, I feel like they already got a lot of feedback that none of the touch. It always gets me that the reason why we'll probably not get a Puyo Tetris 3 isn't because like I don't know, Puyo players said they didn't want it. It's because Tetris players say they don't want it. So they're like following the money, but like not our money. So like even if we tried to like cooperate with capitalism and buy all the Puyo games you can as Puyo fans, like literally it didn't matter. What mattered was like some other community's opinions. It makes no sense to me. I hate it.
yeah. Like honestly, I'm happy with Puyo Champions, but you know, if we got more somehow, then that's cool. But I'm not gonna hold my breath for it. But I think the anniversary games would be cool to, you know, re-release and, you know, localize. So that way, because I think people just need like those other modes to like ease them into
I mean, there's lots of fun stuff to do in the anniversary games, and also like really good tutorials too. So I would really appreciate that. Definitely, like the 15th anniversary like drills are like really fun. Actually, they should have brought that back. I don't know why they like took them out. Pretty sure they could have just like kept them pasted in, but I don't know. Sega's weird.
Sega is weird.
Like they progressively took out the training features starting at 15th anniversary. So like, 15th anniversary had like the drills. They took that out in 7. 7 introduced a chain sim, but then they took that out in like Chronicle. So it's just, oh, and the 20th anniversary. Actually, well, no, that did come back in the rewind mode. I think that was in Chronicle, but I don't know.
Rewind.
Now we're at like the Switch games where they kind of just have nothing. So training wise,
they have nothing but, you know, lessons that you can sometimes move on.
well, I think some of the nozzle puzzles in like Champions is pretty cool, but then they didn't bring them back for Puyo Tetris 2, which is the game that like more people in theory would be playing. So like I'm not sure why you wouldn't like want to bring all your content for the game you're supposed to be making a big splash with, but yeah.
They can teach 4Y, but not.
They can teach 4Y, but not like everything else. You're right.
Sorry, we're out of PO lessons, but you can have 4Y lessons instead.
It killed me that was like an actual real thing.
He's like, dang, now we're gonna have more degenerate plays online, but that's okay.
I mean, I think what's so funny to me is that like Sega has moments where they show that they are self-aware that they're doing some BS to us, but I mean, I don't know. Kudos to the localizers, I guess. I'll forever have the screenshot of when Sega said the Tetris player is at a slight disadvantage in the PlayStation patch notes. Like, if you look it up, it's still there.
I love slight disadvantage for Tetris. That is 5-1. 5-1.
Alright, and I think we're giving out...
I thought it was
prizes.
6.
Yeah, 6.
I just copied and pasted from like the other one, so
Yeah,
that was
it's all good. Yeah, I'm glad to give everyone like, I don't know, $20 is like a nice indie game on Steam or something, right? I have no idea. I need to play can't think of it right now, but yeah, there's like a lot of games I need to catch up on. Oh gosh, I mean, I still haven't even finished like the mainline story in like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, but like I have like coworkers and stuff like asking to trade, and I'm just like, well, all I can trade you is like, I don't know.
Ooh, have you played Big Brain Academy, Brain versus Brain?
Oh, I saw that, and it was like on sale recently too, and like people were saying it was actually like super fun with friends.
It is.
So
fun
I'm kind of
with
interested. Oh, okay, yeah.
I have it. It's so fun.
Yo, should I like buy that right now? Wait a sec.
You should, because like it gives you like it's like one of my personal favorite games to play right now because it's so fun.
Okay, let me download.
Wait, that was the last run, right?
Yeah, that was the last round.
Okay, well, I'm gonna close Champions so I can actually play some Big Brain.
I feel you.
Like, I don't think you can like play with like people like, you know, like directly like head to head, but like you can like they actually have like ghosts you can like face off against, and then it gives you like a ranking.
Okay.
To see how fast you can beat them.
Download scheduled. It's going.
Like it's like ghosts you can like face off against, and then like it generally gets like harder and harder opponents. So yeah, I definitely recommend it.
Okay.
Plus, this aesthetic is actually really nice.
I'm gonna play it with my brother and sister later. Then it'll be fun, and then bring this home for family to play too.
Yeah, definitely play it with like 4 people, because like I think the cool thing about it too is that like all of you don't have to play on hard, or all you don't have to play on easy. You can actually set everyone's like skill levels. Well, people can set their own skill level for like each of the puzzles.
I'm
So
gonna
in
set
case
it to max. We go big or go
so like
home.
so like if you have like a child that wants to play, but like generally not going to be as fast or as knowledgeable, you can just set them on like the Sprout class, which is like the lowest class, and they can just answer puzzles that way, and then you can
Okay.
answer your hard puzzles. So yeah, it's really good for like the whole family.
Dusty says, "Do I play Panel de Pont?" I mean, no, not really. I mean, I'll play whenever like someone wants me to play, and then like I guess like I'm capable of like stringing together like a 3 or 4 chain, but trying to do any more than that is like I'm not fast enough. I haven't practiced enough.
They always yell at me to play Pan Upon. I'm just like, okay, and I just don't do it because I keep forgetting.
Honestly, like I have a hard time playing a lot of like I don't know. It depends on the fighting game, but it's like anything that requires like uh, how do I say this? Like Smash, like your like window for like certain confirms is just like I don't know what, like less than 10 frames or something. Like I think as a person, my reaction times are just so much worse than that. So I don't really do very well most of the time. Like I went to play, I brought my Switch to like work 2 weeks ago to play Smash with one of my coworkers, and like they were like still like just beating me up with like Ganondorf, and I just like felt stupid. Just like I feel like in theory this should not be so hard, but I'm just like trash. So I don't know what to think.
Yeah, I totally feel you. It's so like honestly, Smash is just unfun for me. But people ask me to play it a lot, so I'm just like,
Yeah, I just play it whenever people want me to. It's like okay, I mean, we're just having fun, so like I don't really care. But then like I don't know, when they get competitive, I'm just like okay.
oh yeah, I definitely like stay
slow
away from the
down.
competitive people when I can. Like, get away from me. I don't want this. I don't want you. You stay away.
I mean, I'm competitive too, and I'll try to win, but it's just like
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
if it's on a game that like I really don't care about improving a lot, then I'm just like not gonna play with over because I lose like, people. I have to like meet my standard of fun before I commit to anything.
All right, so basically, the tournament is done. So, yeah. So on the Discord server, we'll pass out the prizes to everyone. Thank you for watching, and I mean, I hope you guys learned a lot about potassium. That was cool, actually. I learned a lot. I'm always very interested in hearing more of like science. So, I don't
Potassium
know.
hurts. If you get
Yeah.
potassium hurts, take the pills if you have the option. Please don't let them inject it into you. It hurts so much.
I don't know. I just feel like on like trivia nights and stuff for like normal people, I just like feel so out of place because like there's always like half of it's gonna be like movie questions, and I don't know crap about like popular culture, so
Oh
I'm
wait,
always the weakest link there. But like I guess I could do mildly okay when it comes to like science topics or something because that's like a little bit more interesting to me. So I actually do remember the answers for some of them. But then outside of that, I'm like kind of useless. So I don't know. I guess I'll just try to pay attention more to like learning more science things, so I could at least have a specialization where I could say like I won't be useless.
oh I think
Hmm?
I think Yoshi's hosting or asking for a vote
Oh, I'm like
for
running round 5.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So we can wait around a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna do this quick. I'm gonna do this quick brain age or sorry, big brain academy thingy. While we wait.
That was a quick download.
Yeah, it's not a huge game. I should be streaming this game, but I'm
No,
not.
no, I don't know. It's okay. So something I haven't really done for myself is just playing games for myself and like not having like stream every single thing. Um, it's fun sometimes. You just have to have the balance between. Okay, a bad mindset that I used to have is just like, oh no, I could be streaming this and like having content, but it's just like, well, we'll all be all right. No one needs to see me to like play like some like what RPG was I playing recently? I'm like the idea like, the world ends with you. I don't think I have like that many interesting opinions to say about that game, so like I wasn't going to like stream it. What else? Oh, I guess I stream Pokemon sometimes though because um well, that game is so much easier when you trade with people since traded Pokemon get like 50% more experience points, which is kind of busted honestly. Hyrule Warriors, I just like played for myself. That was nice. Yo, Zelda was like the best character in that. But yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
think okay. I think round 5 is not happening. Okay,
oh, it's not happening. Okay.
I don't think so because they did the raffle winners. Regardless, you can play another one after if there's not enough people. Since it wasn't. Yeah, okay, raffle. So I don't think there's another round. Unfortunate.
Okay. All right. See you, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me, Juice.
No problem. Anytime. Just ping me and I'll probably be there if I'm not working.
Okay. All right. See you.
See you.